Grand Rising Soul Tribe, Tracy here with Sweet Spot e-magazine. Thank you so very much for the likes, the shares, views, subscribes, comments, the generous donations in all forms, everything. I appreciate it all. Let's go ahead and ring the bell. Let's go ahead and clear out this energy, and then we'll see what the message the Spirit has for us. Someone is determined. That was a very strong ring. Someone is determined. They want to make something right. They're trying to come up with a plan. I feel like this person is no longer waiting for the perfect opportunity because they were thinking that fate would, give them that perfect opportunity quickly. But they're finding out that the universe has got a game or two for them. So now somebody is trying to come up with a plan on how to reach out. And they want to salvage what's left. They want to see if there's a way to make it up. Bottom of the deck. Judgment. Somebody's made a definite decision. They have made a decision, and it has to do with you. Hey, Robert. Hey, Ayana. Has to do with you. They know that, you have your guards up. They know that you got your guard up, especially with the way that they was acting. Their behavior. Grand Rising, Red Violet. Now this person has come to the realization that you are and have always been an empress. You've been an empress for quite a while now. It's just that this person was too blind to see, or this person was too weak to see, or too immature to see, or whatever. Now this person wants to come and they want to bring you an apology. They want to see if they can salvage what's left. They know they have to come and speak truth to you because you're not accepting nothing but the truth. You got that sword of truth already in the air, waiting to chop a motherfucker's head off if they step to you wrong. Figuratively speaking, of course. Hi, Her Tarot, A Fool's Journey. How are you? See, somebody realizes that, you won this little game that somebody found themselves playing with you. You won. And the messed up part is you didn't know it was a game. They just decided to play with you. But see, you won because you got victory because you did what you needed to do and healed. Made sure that you was right for dealing with a fool. So see, this is now, that's why this person want to come back. This is why they want to salvage what's left. Hey, Hypsee. Because you know what? They was playing with you. You just didn't know that they was playing because you was never playing with them. And they lost to their own game. Yeah. See, somebody is thinking about the choice that they made, the decision that they made. What they was actually working towards, what they was actually trying to do. Now this person is sitting here looking at what they actually got. How you trip yourself up when you set the trap for somebody else. See, now this person realized they play with their own happiness. They play with their own lineage. They play with their own family. They play with their own God-given gift. You played yourself, player. You didn't play nobody else. Now they want to sit here and be all upset and in their feelings about what they invested, wasted their motherfucking time in. Now they want to be all up in their feelings, thinking about what they put their time and their energy towards, what they was really trying to do. Put you in some type of loony bin somewhere. Well, now they the one feeling like they got to get themselves checked the hell out. See, now somebody that they don't want to just think about themselves and their own stick no more. You know, now they want to make peace with you when this person was trying to curse you. You know, and then on top of that, everybody looking at them getting everybody looking at them getting their ass kicked right now just because of karma. And they're talking about this person too. That's why this person want to come back too, because they getting tired of being talked about, just like they was talking about you. Remember when you was the subject? Remember when your name was the one that came up? They don't want me to talk about this. That's too damn bad. Remember whenever your name was the subject, they wanted to bring your name up all the time. Something happened and somebody opened up a can of soda or something. Hey, remember that time when collective and I put my foot out and the collective tripped over and fell and all that soda went up and they remember that time? Yeah, that was so funny. Now it ain't funny. Now they ain't laughing about nothing. They ain't laughing about a fucking thing. They ain't laughing. This ain't funny now. They're not laughing about this now. Their heart is broken. They look like they're crying to me. And they showing teeth because they feel like, oh, this hurt. It's not. Hey, it's just Robbie. How are you? See, they sitting here thinking about how they tried to do you in, how you protected yourself. You fought back. You was like, I know you didn't try it. They didn't expect you to fight back. That's why your ass won. That's why your ass sit in the victory seat. Now somebody all to themselves, they ain't interacting with nobody. They ain't trying to floss. They ain't out in the street with a flashlight in the daytime looking for clout no more. They ain't doing none of that stupid shit no fucking more. You hear me? You talk about somebody just disappeared off the face of the earth. That's this motherfucker right here. Because whenever that karma came down and somebody started getting their ass handed to them on a plate, every time they went out to a restaurant and the waiter come around, here you go. I didn't even know nothing. This is for you. This is your ass on the plate. This is what you getting. Then somebody started to realize, oh, wait a minute. God is trying to tell me something. Duh. Hey, Lisa Renee, how are you? See, I told you. Everything is coming back around to this person. Things that they thought they was being so sneaker-licker-licker-lickers. You wasn't sneaking nothing. You was sneaking your own karma in your own back motherfucking door, dummy. That was all you was sneaking. That's the only thing that was being on the hush-hush. You just didn't know. You wasn't shit on the hush-hush of what you was doing. What was on the hush-hush was when you were going to get that shit back. That's what was the mystery. Hey, Melissa, how are you, sweetie? That's what the mystery was. Acting like you was doing all something sneaker-licker-lish. No. Now, Now somebody looking stupid. Like, oh damn, why'd I try that magic on collective? I was reading in the magical book that this shit was supposed to work. I even went on Amazon and bought the stick. Hickory dickory dickory dock. Let's get this mouse up this motherfucking clock. I don't know what went wrong. Maybe because I used monkey brain and said, I don't know what the fuck went wrong. You know? And what they went wrong was you one of God's favorite children. You one of God's favorites. They would have been better off starting off fucking with themselves than they was trying to fuck around and fuck with you. They would have been much happier if they tried to play the games with them damn self as opposed to trying to play the game with you. At least they wouldn't be having to go through this, what they having to go through, because they going through it. But they was playing with the right one and the wrong one, and they just didn't know you was wrapped up all in the same one. They acted like they couldn't get right, so they had to get left. You feel me? I don't know what somebody thought they was doing. Hey, Elbow Blocker. Elbow Blocker, how are you? Thank you. See, somebody didn't know. This could have been a Leo. This could have been a Leo who was acting like this. Doesn't have to have been. But this was somebody who was all in their ego. This was somebody who thought that they cast me out. This is somebody who thought that they was going to outsmart you, trip you going up and coming back, and this and that and the other. They the only ones that got tripped up. Hey, Shane Shay, how are you? Hey, Jerome. Yeah. See, this could have been this. I'm telling you, you could be somebody. This could be somebody's parent. We got the Six of Cups, and then the King of Pentacles. Look like a father and some kids. You know, maybe a father of 2 kids. Something, but somebody is making a plan because they want to come up out this position. They feel stuck right now. They don't know what to do. They kind of confused. They this, they that, they blah 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 blah. They fucked up. Whatever. That's all on them. Hey, Alicia. But somebody's trying to come up with a plan. They want to see if they can salvage what's left, and if they could possibly turn it around. Hopefully, and put it back on the right track. I'm telling you, somebody want to take charge of a situation because they see it has gotten so far off track. Their game is backfiring. That's what they see. Their whole game, it's backfiring. They didn't know that they got a faulty boomerang when they got that motherfucker. And see, they threw that motherfucker out, and that motherfucker came back and hit them on the back of the head. They didn't even see this shit coming back. And somebody is now. See, they didn't know that it was going to get this too out of hand. Hey, Nurse Oasis, how are you? They did not know it was going to get this far out of hand. That's why you don't need to fuck with people. Okay, Happy, thank you so very much. That's why you don't need to fuck with nobody. Because you know what? You sitting here, it's a game to you, but you don't know how somebody is going to respond. And you can't control that. How they react, how they respond. Because you decided to do something that you thought was funny. Well, it turns out it just ain't that funny now, huh? Now you ain't laughing. See, you was laughing when you was starting shit. Now that you can't finish shit, the shit ain't funny. This was supposed to have been a relationship, somebody that you work with, somebody that you try to help be mature and responsible and see the best of that person and encourage that person and love that person and this and that, and be a good parent to that person. See, like I said, shit got out of control. This chariot went all different types of way. It was going this way, then it went this way, then it went this way, then it went up here, then this way, and it was going all over the place. And somebody like, oh my God, I can't control this. It's all out of control. What the fuck did you think was gonna happen? Hey Susan, how are you? Hey Terrence. Thank you so much, Susan. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And see, somebody, you know what? You was already doing well by yourself. You was doing shit alone. You was doing shit by yourself. You was making it rain by your damn self. Somebody told them, yeah, just, we're gonna put a little spin in. We're gonna hold back. We're gonna hold something back because we really want this person to really do bad. So that's why we're gonna hold back. You was already doing this shit. You was already doing it for your motherfucking self. What the fuck are they talking about? The fuck? Get out of here. Get your ass out of here. This was somebody in your family doing this shit. See, they thought they was being funny, gonna let's put some challenges in front of somebody's life. Do you know what the fuck it is just to be in this life, trying to navigate every motherfucking day, let alone some motherfuckers in your own family putting challenges in front of you? Get the fuck up out of here, you mother. Fuck out of here. I'm trying not to cuss this damn early in the morning, but some of them may fly. I do apologize. Yeah. See, they didn't know they was starting some shit with a whole high priestess. They didn't know you was gifted in the first motherfucking place. That's what your dumb ass gets. Okay, you didn't know who you was fucking with when you was fucking with somebody. That's what your dumb, stupid, ignorant ass get. Yeah, somebody thinking, see, they didn't know who they was fucking with when they was messing with you. They had no fucking clue. But they got all the clues in the world now. They got clues, they got proof, they got pictures, they got video footage, they got aerial footage looking down on the whole situation. They got confirmation. They got the whole singing to the choir. They got it all now. Now they know. The fuck that's what's wrong with you. You sitting here fucking around with somebody who ain't fucking around with you. That's why your ass getting handed to you on a motherfucking silver platter. Be thankful that the motherfucker is a silver platter. At least as you know there's a silver lining in the sky. But you getting your ass handed to you every single motherfucking day on a motherfucking silver platter. And that's what your ass get. That's what you get. You did that shit. Trying to look cool. How cool you look now? Hey, Tanisha, how are you? See, now they know that they can't act like no little boy no more. They got to grow up. I feel like somebody even younger, asked them about something. And about what they said. Oh. And then on top of that, this person didn't know what to say. They didn't know what to say. to smooth this situation out, to bring some balance to this situation, to tell that little kid, so and so and so and so and so and so, or did they lie and say something happened and you no longer here? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Melissa. Yes, somebody know why the fuck you walked away. They know why you walked away. Then they got their eyes closed like they really in their feelings and in their thoughts. Too damn bad. Don't nobody care. You knew what you was doing when you was doing it. Hey, original. Now somebody, and they expected the bullshit only to hurt you, to only hit you in your camp. They did not expect to get the same bullshit back on them. They didn't expect that. They didn't expect for them to be embroiled in fights and arguments and tiffs and disagreements and not seeing eye to eye and none of that shit. Now they getting the message. Boom. Like I said, the word is them. Shots fired. The shit's blowing up. The lies is coming out. Tongues is wagging. All that. See, they expected that to happen to you and you alone. Not them and them alone. See, the thing that's messing them up, hey, Malcolm, is it didn't hit you. Like I said, they bought a faulty boomerang. They threw that mother trucker out thinking that I'll see it before it come back around. I can catch it and throw it back out. But see, the boomerang, it said it was packaged called the Trick Me. And it tricked them because that boomerang came back and slapped them on the back of the head. See, now they want to come. Now they want to rush in. Now they want to talk like they got some sense. They definitely want to bring that cup of love. They definitely want to apologize. They want, ma'am, miss, ma'am, sir, I humbly apologize. I do. I don't know what got into myself. But even after I said that shit so many times over and over and over to your face and behind your back, after a while, I had to step back and say, wait, is that me? See, now somebody realized how much of a gift you are. That you was the one who provided them several opportunities to get ahead. They realize that now because they see it. They what's called seen it. They witnessed it. See, now they're looking at everything that they had with you. Had past tense with you. How you brought the son. They could even have a child at home. And they thinking about this. You know? They know that they know that their wish fulfillment is to come and start all over with you. To make that trip. To let go of all that bullshit that they allowed themselves to build up and to come back and make it right with you. Yes, they want to do that equal give and take now. They know that you are their better half. They finally took their butt and successfully removed it from top of their shoulders and put it right back to where it belonged, down below the hips. So that it helps them to be able to look left and right. Because with their ass on their shoulders, it was blocking the view. You know what I'm saying? Now they see what's important. Now they develop that you know what's what. Yes. Now somebody ready to step up to the plate. Now he is ready to step up to that motherfucking plate. And not just to get another help, but to actually do the work. What's the message, Spirit? Expect some communication to come in. Expect it to come in from old boy who coming in talking some truth. Like I said, he coming in. First thing he talking about is how the surgery went well. He removed his ass from on top of his shoulders and put it back underneath his hips, and now he can see clearly all around him and shit. There's nothing stopping him. You know what I'm saying? And then he want to talk about how he want to apologize because he know you was the best gift, the best thing for him. He know that. He clear. He got that shit. Trust me, that's probably gonna be the first thing. Yes, because he made a decision. He knew he had to make a fucking decision because Karma was kicking his ass too much. And he knew he was not acting like the man he should have been acting like. He knew that. However, this shoe fit. Yeah, made a decision. That's why he wants to come running in. The reason that he really want to come running in and not just sauntering in like the Fonzarelli or nothing like that, because he don't want to give nobody else an opportunity to wife you up. So that's why he really want to come on in, stop playing games, get it right, let you know he's serious this time. This time, he wants you to know he mean that shit. Whatever that shit is, he mean it. Hey, John Pickett, how are you? Hey, Rysong, how are you? Thank you. Thank you, Susan. You know, he mean this. He understand. He was acting like a fool. He was like what they was calling the court jester. His nickname was Court. Hey, Court. He was the court jester. What's the message, Spirit? What's the message? Anything else from the stack? All right, guess we'll change decks. Bottom of the deck. 8 of Pentacles. What? Yeah. See, he thought that everything was going to work out for him. He thought everything's going to work out for him. He ain't getting shit. That's justice right here. He ain't getting shit. Shit ain't working out. No, sis. No, bruh. When you don't do right by people, shit don't go splendid for you. Hey, Lightworker William. See, he thinking about now the path that he took. Ain't that something? Now you finally thinking about that shit. Bless your loving, ever loving, little teeny tiny heart. Look at you. Finally putting 2 and 2 together. Wondering how long something gonna last. What? The bad karma? Is that what you worrying about? How you getting bad karma for trying to take somebody out because you was playing a little game? Is that what you talking about? That's what you wanted to know? Hoping that you could start over? Wishing that you could start over and do it right this time with the one person that you tried to unalive? Is that the question that you have? Come on, I'm just asking. I'm just playing what they call devil's advocate because I just want to know. I just want to get it clear in my head. However, it's making sense in your head. Okay? That's all it is. See, because now you're thinking about, thinking clearly. Now you want to make a decision about, damn, I had it better over there. Let me see if I can go on back. Is that what we doing around here? I mean, I'm just asking. I'm not judging. I'm not, even though that was the judgment card, maybe I am a little bit, but I'm just asking. Hey, Rialda, how are you? See, I'm just asking, you know? Oh my goodness. See, somebody thinking about the strength behind the choice that they made, behind the decision that they consciously made. They didn't know that response to their action, that they didn't know when they put out that action that kickback called the reaction was going to be so strong. That's like them having one of them little, you know what them little baby ponies are called, them little things with the little feet, and they like just real small little ponies. And like that sucker, it was thinking it was super duper cute, and it went up to, your big old mare. She done been in the fields, and she done plowed, and y'all done tried to have the kids whip on her to try and ride her and shit like that. So she got a little bit of attitude because she done had a harder life. Then this young motherfucker, this little cute, and they got to have barrettes and shit in the mane, whatever those things are called. And it gonna act like it gonna kick the mare in the shin. That mare rear back and get that good old kick to that little, what are them, Shetland? Is it called a Shetland pony? Or I think it's smaller than the Shetland pony. It's like one of them real small ones. So yeah, somebody wasn't expecting that shit. Hey Dee Dee, how are you? Thank you. What's the message, Spirit? Yep, see, they should have been more careful. They should have been more careful with who they thought they was playing a trick on. Yeah, see, somebody thought they was going to get their way. This shit used to be funny. They had this little smirk on their face. See him with a little smirk? Like, yeah, I'm gonna do them like that. They just didn't know the strength of those choices. How that reaction. And then on top of that, they collaborated with somebody just as evil. They got a little smirk too. But they didn't realize when that kickback, how quick that kickback was about to kick back. Somebody should have jumped back to miss the kickback, but it kicked them back so quick, they didn't know to jump the fuck back. That's what they get. Because something that they worked on. Like I said, whatever they thought they was going to do, they wasn't going to do. Because the only people that lost was them. And that shit came quick. Devil said, well, wait a minute. Since I know that you're losing everything, let me come pick up all my shit today. And then I'm going to take also what I feel like I deserve before you lose it all now. At least I'm going to try and salvage some of the good shit for you before you lose it all to the streets. See, somebody was thinking about how they was curious as to how long you was going to let them treat you like shit. How long you was going to let them treat you like shit before you left to try and do something else. And they found out that number, that exact number is 0.081493217 seconds. Okay? That motherfucking long. Okay? Not long at all, motherfucker. Ain't nobody trying to play around with somebody who's trying to play games. Yeah, no. See, this person had to find out the hard way Oh, when it comes to you and your stability, your money, your your job, your this, your that, what you thought that you was tripping, how you feel confident in life and stable and shit, you tripped yourself up. When nobody else playing that game, you thought that you was gonna win. You did. You won the one-way trip to jail. That's what you won. That's what you got. That's what you played for, right? Now you sitting here all upset because you sitting here looking like a fool. Talking about some damn, I didn't know I was going to look silly like that. Oh, wait. You talking about now you got clarity since the Wheel of Fortune is no longer turning in your favor, but it's turning in the favor of the collective. Now you got clarity about, oh, you didn't know you was going to look like a fool like that? For real? Especially when people could see, like, wait, everybody could clearly see that collective was the one that was in your corner. Collective was the one that was trying to do right by you. And you, this didn't you how you act? And you shocked? Is you playing with our intelligence? What's going on here? We want to know. What's the message, Spirit? Somebody now see they should have been a lot more cautious trying to play games with anybody. Messing with people's lives. Messing with people's lives. Yep. Now they want a pass. Can I please have a pass? Please, 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 because they want to be able to leave this conflict that they started. They want to be able to leave the conflict. Can I please have a pass? Can I get a do-over? I made you a chocolate cake. I know it's your favorite. After playing games with your heart. Don't make me have to say it. But listen here, ninja with a hard R. You playing with somebody's heart space, and then you want, can I get a do-over? To do what over? To successfully insert the swords that you wasn't able to do before, to have another chance at bat with some people that you was working against me with? Is that what you want? Is that what it is? Another chance to create some pain in this relationship in my heart space? Is that what you want? Hey, Javrar, how are you? It's like somebody, see, now what it is they miss the fact that you was creating that balance in their life that they needed, that they were stable when it came to you, that they had opportunities coming out the woodwork when it came to you. And see, this person, instead of them putting that same dedication back into you that you put into them, they decide that they're going to go after money. They're going to go after what they feel is going to bring them money in their pocket. They was like, what, collective? But see, one thing they realizing is that their life was out of balance and everything that they tried was not working out right. In fact, it wasn't working out at all. You know? Now somebody understands that the thing that they did was absolutely, positively not a motherfucking thing. They see that they didn't make those strides that they thought they was going to make. They didn't get all this money that they thought they was going to get. They didn't meet all these fantastic people that they thought they was going to meet. They see it now that they just played themselves. That was it. Now somebody feeling like they gotta have some courage to come back around to you. That's the kicker part. You got to have courage Courage. You got to build yourself up. You got to do the daily affirmations. You got to go through well, I promise. You got to go through you could do this, you could do this. You got to go through dear Lord, please give me the courage. You got to do this, this whole pep talk and shit, just for you to come back around to apologize. Is that what I'm hearing? I'm not judging. I just want to know if that's what I heard. Because if that's what I heard, we about to close the doors to this room right now so that everybody in this room, everybody in this chat can lay hands on prayer hands on you. Prayer hands. But we will be laying hands on you. Prayer hands. See, now somebody get it. Now somebody get it. When that Wheel of Fortune came to a screeching halt, somebody said, "Oh shit, I done joined the wrong fucking team. I should have stayed over there. 'Cause that's who's winning. I should have stayed right exactly where I was at." Sometimes you're driving down a 2-lane highway and it's some traffic on this lane and there's a lot of traffic in this lane, but this lane is moving faster and this lane just got more weirdos that want to do 5 and 10 miles underneath the speed limit, but they're spotted, so somebody they trying to switch from lane to 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 get ahead, only for them to get switched to the slow lane for a second, but somebody else come up in the fast lane, cut them off, so then they can't sit here and go back over to the fast lane, because then there's other cars. So then they stuck in the slow lane behind somebody that on that day want to do 10 miles underneath the speed limit. But there's so much traffic coming in the fast lane, they never can get a chance to get ahead, only until there's an opening and get over, and then that's when the people in the fast lane press on their brakes because of light. That's how somebody feel right now. They played themselves, trying to jump from lane to lane to lane. Had they just stayed in that one lane, they would have been already so much further ahead. They got in the wrong damn lane, trying to get ahead, trying to beat the traffic. That's what happened. They got in the wrong fucking lane. And guess what? The devil is the one who was leading the whole conflict, who was sitting here whispering in everybody's ear. And guess what? That same devil is whispering in everybody's ear just about them now. See, what's happening is they realizing that they was already happy with you, but they was like they was already happy with you, but they blew it. They put 10 swords in your back. They perpetuated a generational curse. They blew it. Now somebody praying for a new start. Because they know you was the truth. You was stability. You was the one who was going to say it like you meant it and mean it when you said it like that. But hey, what do you do? That's why they trying to figure out the best thing to do. They can't wait on no time, no happenstance. We just happen to be They know that time is that plan was stupid, because God said, "Well, I'm gonna make it so that nothing happens." There is gonna be the only reason we came back in contact again was because the hamster died, and how I felt about Mr. Whiskers. It's not going to be like that. It's going to be like God said, it's going to be like, oh, okay, I'm calling because when it's time for me to pull my head up out of my ass and off the top of my shoulders and to apologize. Yep. Somebody, they realizing it's their choices that got them all fucked up. Them being so much in their ego, thinking that they can make a choice and it wasn't going to affect them. It's only affecting them. It's only affecting them. And like I said, this person now is realizing they can't get out of what they put themselves in. They the ones who did this. They got victory for fucking themselves up. And then they're realizing that they should not have been listening to somebody who had something against you, who had a bone to pick with you, a score to settle, some get back. Yep. Somebody realizing that that come back around is coming right back around quickly. They didn't know it was going to happen like that. They thought it was going to take some years. They didn't know they got a faulty boomerang. Yeah, this person ain't talking to nobody. This person is in so much pain because of the relationship of how they didn't just fumble the bag. They kicked that motherfucker down the street accidentally. Down the street, when they got to that street, then they soccer kicked it down the corner to the next corner. They allowed the wind to come and pick the bag up and take it up a few miles away. And then when they sitting there at home watching the news, eating them little hot dogs out of the can, you know what I'm talking about? One of them things called wieners or something like that. I don't know what they're called. And they're watching the news and they like, so-and-so found a bag and it happened to have the winning lottery ticket in it. And now somebody is a multi-billionaire and they show a picture of the bag and you like, that's the bag that I fumbled. Oh my God. That's my bag. That's my bag. Hey, Angelique Chronicles, how are you? They feel like a fool, but ain't nothing they can do. Foolish. When all they had to do was be wise. It's called give and take. It's called stop acting like a motherfucking fool. They knew they should have been trying to work with you. But instead, they fucking it all up. They fucked it up. Oh, well, that's all on them. They ain't got nothing to do with us. You live and you learn. Vienna sausages. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't eat them suckers. I'm like, What's the message, Spirit? Yep, somebody is clear as a bell. They get it now. They get it. Whoo! They like, okay, God, I got the lesson. I got it now. Okay, so can you go ahead and put my life back to what it was before? God's like, your life is never going to be the same. You are never going to be the same. Hey, straight cheese. Now everything that you get, you're going to be so thankful for. You ain't even got time to think about playing with nobody else, fucking around with nobody else, trying to hurt nobody else. Spirit said you're not going to have that type of time at all. Your shit is going to be, you're going to be thinking about some other shit. Trust and believe. Spirit said, but your life will never be the same again. It's going to be better. Mm-hmm. What else, Spirit? Hey, straight cheese. What's the message, Spirit? Thank you. Yep. They just want to be back around you. That's what they really want. Uh-huh. Yep, that's what they really want. The 4 of Wands, the 7 of Cups. They thinking about being back with you. I mean, the 6 of Cups. And then they want to, celebrate with you. 3 of Cups. That's what their wish fulfillment is to be back around you. You know? Yeah, that is. Because you're the one that they feel stability with. You was the only one that was keeping them stable. Then they want to act like this. It's like, are you okay? We ain't judging, we just asking. Because you're looking a little off. Yep, somebody understands now that you know what? They get it now that you know what? They didn't see the opportunity of being able to be around you when you felt energy and telling them about it. Giving them the what's up. Telling them hey, don't go there. Don't go there. You feel the energy of people, and you was telling somebody, but they were sitting there taking that shit for granted. Now they want to come back because they know, hey, you was keeping them on the up and up. You was keeping them rock steady. You was making sure they did not fumble the motherfucking bag, and they fumbled the bag with you big time. Big time. This is what this person, this is why they want to salvage, they want to start over. They because they know they need you to fight this old Beelzebub looking motherfucker. They need you. Because whenever they got with them, everything fell the fuck apart. Everything. And that's what put an end to being that relationship with you. You are everything grows. They got with that old motherfucker. Everything fell apart. As if they didn't notice that shit. That's whenever everything that they did to you started coming back around to them. Everything. And they felt like they're going to have to tough this out. You know how somebody go, well, I did it now. I'm just going to have to go with it. But every day it gets worse. Worse and worse and worse. What else, Spirit? We can ready to swing the pendulum. Then I got to do my little straight 8. Worse and worse and worse. I saw one flip. Here it is. Yep. See, that their money has been affected. It has been destroyed. They allowed that in the damn door. Money has been destroyed. And that was somebody who just knew how to cast a spell. That shit, that spell ain't spelling. In fact, not only did it not spell, but the shit came back on them. That's why somebody is scared, because of this whole spell that they sent out there. They sent that out there thinking it was getting ready to hit you, but you was already gone. You already knew the truth. That's why that spell was not spelling. Dude, Lord have mercy. We should have got into this 2 hours ago, because this is going to be a long ass read. Unfortunately, I got to go make my money. All right, y'all. Thank you. So let's swing the pendulum. Which way is the pendulum going to swing? Go on, girl. Which way is the pendulum going to swing? And it looks like it is starting off as a yes. Yeah, it's a yes. All right, y'all. Spirit wants me to go ahead and ring the bell and clear the energy before we leave the chat. Okay. Okay. That seems like it closed out a certain type of energy that was in the room. All right, y'all. Thank you so very much. I love y'all, and I will see you soon. Have a great day today. Bye now.